And we're back, people, with another episode. And it's morning where we are.
Yeah,
right
so
now.
guys, we are not, this is like almost the first time. We are not recording in the middle of the night.
Yeah. And I'm kind of enjoying this because we're actually somewhat awake, I would guess. We recorded 5 episodes last night.
And we drank a fuck ton of coffee.
Oh, yes.
Like,
which is from Colombia, thank you.
and like
homie.
now we're having like
I think it was from Colombia.
Yeah, I think we haven't been in there
Something
yet.
from South America, I know that much.
Yeah, but our stomachs are slightly upset right now because, you know, if you don't know this, coffee is somewhat of a laxative.
And
so
I don't even know how many cups of coffee I actually drank. Do you know how many you drink?
I lost count after 4.
Okay.
So above 4, everybody.
I remember Trevor's like this is my 4th cup. I'm like, I don't know what cup mine is.
I'm like,
and I felt so bad.
And I looked at Andy's cup. I'm like, Andy, I think you should stop. And he's like, no, I'm not gonna stop. And he just kept drinking it. Now we're regretting it.
Yeah, I can't even fucking get this ruby.
I forgot the
Bam.
yellow gems were like worth 10.
See, I don't know the values of the gems actually.
I think red is 2, I believe.
We'll see. Red?
1, 2. Okay, red is 1, green is 2, and I think blue is 3 because I know there's one is 5.
Blue's 5.
Blue's 5. Okay,
Green's 2.
Red's 1.
Oh, this is gonna be difficult. I got this.
Jump. Oh,
Fucking.
there you go.
I'm Spyro. I can't fly, but hey, check it. I can sure
I
jump.
feel sad for Spyro because he's the only dragon that can't fly. Really, he can glide.
Oh yeah.
Conan.
He has magic to help.
His name is Conan, and he has the most wimpiest voice.
I don't know whether to reference that to Conan because I never actually watched Conan.
You really never watched Conan?
I watched one of the gamer things, the dumb gamers or whatever you call them, wherever he doesn't know anything about a game and he just someone plays them.
Oh, you played the NES Conan game, right?
No, I didn't even know there was an NES.
Yeah,
Conan
there's
game.
a Conan game that's.
Are you thinking Conan the Barbarian?
Yes.
Oh, I'm thinking Conan the
No.
dude who has a talk show.
No, that is a good show.
That was what I was thinking of.
That's a good talk show.
I was like, I haven't really watched Conan. I've only seen like his gamer thing.
I'm more for Jimmy Kimmel though.
Jimmy Kimmel Live.
That's me.
I got hit.
If you get hit again, I swear to God.
I'm sorry. It feels like there's a lot of weight to this character, honestly. Playing on a PS1 game, it's been a while, people.
Hey, at least it's not at least the tackle on this game's not so stiff as the PS2 one that I have.
Oh yes, with the PS2 you just go straight forward pretty much.
But not only that, okay, guys, for Legend of Spyro,
first death. Wait, is it
that's the first death?
That's the first death?
Yeah.
Wait, no, that's second if we count the whatever levels. That one like bonus level.
Oh, nah, I wouldn't count those because that was just a bonus level. If we're talking about the regular levels, okay, that would be counted as the first death. As I was saying, the Legend of Spyro series they did for the PS2 was more that you dealt with combos in that game, and every villain, like every enemy, had a life bar, so you had to do like combos and. Which I like how they did the different power-ups, like you don't just have flames all by yourself, you can switch to like lightning and all that, and ice breath, so it's like, it was really cool how they did that.
See, that also reminds me of the Game Boy Advance game where you had all the different breaths. You start off with ice breath, but then you can later get other ones to help you benefit throughout the game.
Wait, you start with ice breath?
Yeah.
Why didn't Spyro start with fire breath?
I don't fucking know. There is actually, if you play one, he does start off with fire. There's 2 Game Boy Advance games of Spyro.
Fire and ice, isn't it? Or
yeah,
something?
and I got the ice one.
Okay.
I don't know if I still have it.
Okay, that kind of makes sense, but still, to myself, I don't understand why Spyro has ice breath from that.
If I had it, we need to get something to capture that because that is such a good game.
It is actually a good Spyro game.
I'm surprised. Like Game Boy Advance,
like, I would say
very good spin-off.
I would say that's the only universal title,
spin-off,
like self-universal title that they did. That was actually a good Spyro game. That's the only one I'm gonna give it to them. Because Hero's Tale and Enter the Dragonfly are not the best.
Except just stating I'm a fan of Enter the Dragonfly. I really liked it at the time.
People are gonna look
Frame rate sucked though.
and it's a glitch mess too. It's nothing but bugs.
But some of the level designs were really cool, I thought. Like, that was me personally.
Okay, they are.
There's a really cool farm level I remember.
But I'll tell you what, level design in Hero's Tale is worse. But I'm gonna give you that. The level design in that one is good, but the gem collecting was too tedious.
He made something that's addicting become tedious. What the hell is wrong with
Because
Universal?
Insomniac didn't do it. And Insomniac does something. It's so nice to collect something.
Okay, we gotta get this. We gotta get this. Watch this somehow. I'm gonna glide over.
Gonna glide over. Trying to get 9 lives again.
Oh, I forgot what button did I hit. Was I supposed to hit?
X again.
Or no, it's triangle.
I don't think we can hover in this one.
I don't think we can.
Because is it only in the second one that he learns to hover?
Yeah.
Like,
here,
it was
let me try. Are you fucking kidding me?
I think it's only in Ripta's Rage when they started doing this. When they started doing the hover.
So pretty much the second game for PlayStation 1 games are always better. Oh wait, what the fuck did I try to jump from there? I could just
that's a good that's a good thing though, I think.
I mean, at least you can still cancel out of it on this.
Yeah.
So I'm happy about that. See? Boom.
Also guys, I'm hoping you're enjoying this series. Guys, we just want to make this as a chill series for y'all.
One day we'll get back to another actual story-based game where we'll focus on the story more or less, but right now we're trying to, I don't know, we're trying to just, chill for a bit with games that we've been popping out. Like, Matt and Kellen have their Mortal Kombat series that they're going on about, which is actually more of a story-based game, which they do comment on story-based. But it's kind of like also with me, Kellen on Shadow of the Colossus, where yeah, we talk about the game, which we've been talking about Spyro.
It's very chill.
But we're also just chilling and saying a bunch of stupid stuff. I hate this fucking camera.
Speaking of stupid stuff, do you remember any moments?
Oh fuck no, I can't do that.
Do you remember any moments in Spyro that you had like a stupid moment in?
Stupid moment?
Yeah.
Are you meaning like kind of like stupid how I couldn't complete a level or something, or I'm missing something?
Or okay, I'll go with completing a level.
You're I feel like a stupid moment that you would have is when you choked on a sweet tart while your dad just plays some
challenge levels.
Yeah.
On Spyro. That's the saddest thing though, because that is one moment that I remember Spyro, because I remember my dad playing it and I was choking on the sweet tart. So yeah, everybody, I was a stupid kid back then, because I choked on sweet tarts.
All better than choking on a jawbreaker.
Oh, fuck that.
Yeah.
Did you choke on a jawbreaker, Andy?
Yeah.
How did that happen? Tell us this wonderful, interesting story.
I had a jawbreaker. I was watching a funny movie. I laughed and tossed my head back when I laughed, and I fucking choked on the jawbreaker. And my dad's like, "Are you okay? Are you okay?"
No,
and
Dad.
I'm like,
no, Dad.
No, I'm choking. I coughed it out.
No, Dad, I'm choking.
Not really coughed it. I regurgitated it out. And then next thing I know, yeah. And you're like, oh, that is nasty. Fucking asshole.
Did you die again?
He just came in out of nowhere. Okay. Actually, I heard him, but I couldn't turn the camera well. But no, what happened
you
was...
okay, son? No, Dad, I'm choking on a ball of candy. I'm choking on a ball.
And then next thing that happened was, son, don't you ever eat another jawbreaker ever again.
Speaking of jawbreakers,
and I'm like, yeah, right. I'm gonna still eat jawbreakers.
Speaking of jawbreakers, I love jawbreakers. I never had one in years.
Have you had one of those the spicy ones, the hot fireballs?
No, but there's this candy store in Pennsylvania, I believe, that we go to before we hit Pittsburgh. I believe, I don't remember, but you go there, and basically, there's nothing but jawbreakers in the front desk. Like different flavors you can think of. Like, think of like how Ed and Eddie had all those different flavors. That's how it was in that candy store. There's so many different flavors of jawbreakers.
I always thought jawbreakers only had one flavor, and there's fucking huge ones. Have you seen one of the baseball size ones?
Yeah.
I think people just like carry that around, lick it,
they do,
shove it in their pocket.
They do.
And they're like, they'll go back and like, I'm gonna have another lick off my jawbreaker. Like a McHale is licking some salt.
But I like it how in Ed and Eddie, all the flavors were countries. And the favorite one out of everybody was the Japan flavor.
Of course, because
Japan's
supposedly
awesome.
Japan's good with candy. But that's kind of also a lie when it comes to some candy. They have some very shit candy.
Well, there's some very weird candy
Yeah.
there. It's like now I just want commenters like to say, hey, name all the weird candies you can think of in Japan and like give us to us. And we're like, okay, that seems weird. And if we ever go to Japan, we might try some of these weird stuff.
I mean, you haven't even tried Pocky, and that's everywhere here in America.
I really do want to try it.
It's not nothing spectacular.
I know,
it's
but
like, hey, I can chow down on this.
Yeah.
Other people eat individually, man. I just cram the shit in my mouth because you get more of the chocolate to it. I was like, I can't handle this. I need fucking chocolate.
I need sugar, damn it.
Give me chocolate.
Chocolate. Oh my god, I can't even do it anymore.
Chocolate.
But that episode of SpongeBob. I'm sorry if you kids have not, if there's kids right here just listening to this right now and just hey,
yeah, kids. Don't pick up on our language habits, but hey, check out SpongeBob if you're watching
the early SpongeBob, not the latest SpongeBob, the early stuff. Like
to me, I would watch like the newer stuff, and it just really killed me. I felt like I was going brain dead.
But the older stuff was so clever in its stuff. I think that's why I appreciate the older stuff more, because if y'all don't know this, technically SpongeBob was supposed to be an MTV show.
Yeah,
it was supposed to be an MTV show, but you know they dimmed it down to where like, hey, we can actually
fit more of a demographic.
Put more of a demographic to kids and Nickelodeon, and they
kids and Nickelodeon, not the
all the kids that watch Nickelodeon.
That's on Nickelodeon. Yeah, don't you know adults also watch Nickelodeon?
But remember, this is during the time when people didn't have not very many satellite dishes. I mean, nothing like that.
I had nothing. Cable.
I had cable too.
I think cable was the big thing.
I think if the people had the age right now or listening to this, I think we all had cable at one point in given time.
Honestly, cable's really fucking good.
If you're not that person who only gets 10 channels, then I feel.
Wait, there's cable that only has. Are you sure you're not talking about antenna?
That too. But cable,
because we have antenna, we only have 5. Now, I think my mom said we had 12 channels, and I'm like, like I've used it. We got a Roku also. We only got the antenna so my dad can watch football, and I'm like, I like me a Roku.
Your dad's a football fan?
Yeah, he's a football fan.
Steeler fan?
Yes, of course.
Of course, because everyone around our area is Steeler fans because we're close to Pittsburgh. We're like,
well, he grew up in Pennsylvania, so.
Oh, okay.
My mom grew up in Florida.
That's understandable.
And he grew up in
because Pennsylvania is a sports state.
Yeah.
That's like how I am a fan of the Pirates. Yeah, we sometimes don't have very many good seasons, but you know, I still root for them.
If I have to go college baseball, I'm a fan of the Seminoles.
Seminoles?
Yeah, the Seminoles.
Okay.
I'm not. I hate all the hate that it gets and everything.
You're that rebel who's like, I like Florida State,
and then everybody else in Florida is like Gators, Alabama, Auburn, and I'm like, I'm gonna be come on, Florida State used to be really good.
I'm gonna be honest with you. My dad enjoyed watching Florida State too.
They are a really good team.
They are a good team. And you know who else was a good team back then? Miami.
Oh, I know. No, I didn't want to leave.
Was there one more dragon?
I don't. I'll just run through real quick and grab it. Don't worry.
Hold on, guys. Okay.
I'll be okay. Well,
I guess this
will give us an extra few minutes of commentary, people. This is going to be our longest episode.
But yeah, Florida State back then was really cool. Wow, I can't believe we're actually talking about football while playing Spyro.
Let alone that, their baseball team was fantastic back in the day compared to like Gators.
You know who's a good team too back then? Michigan.
Michigan? Really?
Michigan had a good team back then. Not only that, in basketball. Back in the like late 90s and mid 90s, they were fantastic. I mean, they're still getting back their team, you know. You know, every team in college has their moments of like dry spells. West Virginia, in that matter. I'm sorry. Our team is sucking right now. Our state college. Yeah. I'm sorry, but the basketball team right now is doing good. And my dad's really surprised because we never won a state championship in basketball since the 60s because of Jerry West.
Really? That West Virginia it's taken that long for them to...
Because we only had one NBA person from here that was good, and he's a Hall of Famer in basketball. He played for the Los Angeles Lakers. Jerry West.
Huh.
Yeah. That's the thing. And everybody, if you want to know, yeah, we live very close to the university.
That we could actually go to a game if we ever wanted to.
Yeah, and I recommend it not if you're from here because you know why? Traffic sucks. And if you want to go out to eat on a Friday night in a football game or even a basketball game or whatever,
You're screwed.
Yeah, you're screwed. You're not going to get a seat because everybody's pretty much at the bar or at the table drinking some beer and pretty much getting partially hammered or fully hammered. One of the two. Somebody's getting hammered.
And just you wait till we turn 21. We're gonna go, you know, bar jumping or whatever they call it. You know, we're gonna have some fun. We're gonna be chill adults, and we're gonna drink responsibly because why not?
Oh my god.
What's life without, you know, occasionally going down and hitting up a pub? And honestly, pubs have some of the best food. We can agree upon that.
I'm trying to think of like any stupid moments I've had in Spyro. Other than the sweet tart. I think.
Asshole.
Okay, that's I hate those moments too. Like it's like that one moment.
I thought I could just like squeeze past them. I'm trying to figure out how to get to the
I think more of my stupid moments is within Ripto's Rage, though. However,
one level I extremely hated was
like there's a dragon
ice
up there.
hockey.
And look, and there's the platform over there.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm trying to figure out how to.
Wait a minute. Can we make that? Or
I tried making.
Is there anything over on the other side to do it? No.
No.
Okay, that's.
Is this the only way?
I think that is the only way, but I think you have to be on the very edge when you jump.
We have to collect every single. I don't think we have to.
I don't know, but I feel like getting this dragon. You know, just like a challenge ourselves.
Oh. We gotta get this. But continue on with your explanation. We have a full-fledged episode here of fucking Shadow of the Colossus Link because I can't get a fucking dragon.
Other than you trying to killing a Colossus by stabbing its rib cage.
Yes. That too. Get the fuck out of my face.
But
I'm so rude. I'm so mean. My
vulgarity. You know, one day I really want to play the original Rayman.
I have it.
I know you do. And guess what? In my family back then, my sister was the only one that beated it. Because
beated it?
Yeah, I beated it. Yeah.
Grammar, people. Grammar.
Grammar. Hey, when we record, grammar is no such thing in this fucking.
There's no way. We're having to pass it up.
Fuck it. Fuck it. Hey, we got majority of dragons right now, so I think we're good to go.
What's behind this? Is there anything behind this? No.
No.
Okay. Let's get. Hello.
But anyways, I think I'm trying to think of any dumb moments, but I really can't think of it. And there's not very many glitches I can think of Spyro,
except for like falling through a level.
Okay, yeah, that
happens.
Or when you on a loading screen and you just fall to your doom without flying.
Yes. One of my things that always scared me about video games was whenever the game like broke and you fall through a level, or you see like part of something that wasn't in the game, but just like what, and it's there. It's like out of the game. You know how some developers they'll put like stuff in the game, but they don't like put it in the game. They just leave the excess there.
Yeah,
that kind of stuff.
I know.
That scared the shit out of me when I was a little kid. Okay, now
and like if you do that to Shadow of Colossus, you can find one area that no one can ever go to unless you break the game.
Yeah.
And it's basically a lost dam that you can climb on and everything.
Yep. Well, we'll continue on with our conversations in the next episode. Hope you enjoyed, and like subscribe if you want to. We're gonna say goodbye now and see you next time.
See you, everybody.